What is going on, everyone? It's Horror Master, and I'm back with yet another video. And I know it's been a while. Work's been a bitch and all that, but I know I've been trying to think of new ideas for videos. And as you can see, I kind of have this amazing Taro city. So this is gonna be a city update slash collection because they didn't get that much cities this couple of weeks as work and all that, but I was able to get this enormous, and I mean enormous, giant CD shelf. So the reason I got this CD shelf was because I know eventually I'm gonna run out of room. So I tried to think ahead and get a shelf that would hold 500 to 1,000 CDs. Even though I'm not even close to that number, I was planning for the future. And of course I went on Amazon and got this good, amazing CD show, which I'll probably put in the description down below if you want to get one for yourself. And it's kind of almost like a review in a way. So this cost me close to, with shipping and all that, almost close to 200 something bucks, which I think it's kind of fair. But the one thing that I will say about this, that if you're planning to get this CD shelf, is that it comes with a plastic Lady Susan, which with the videos that I've seen, thanks to people like Killbot&GorGorAttack, who got the CD shelf for himself for his collection, and guys like Stevie, which I'm forgetting his YouTube channel, which I'll probably link down below the video I'm talking about. Long story short, this little plastic thing will not hold 1,000 plus CDs. It'll hold them for now, but as the more you get stuff into it, it's gonna be difficult to spin, which I forgot to mention. This thing spins, which I think it's so fucking cool that it fucking spins, because I get to put more CDs and all that. And I just love this whole thing. I mean, just look at it, it's so fucking cool. And just to see that I'm not even close to filling up. Just look, I just have it to there. That's where I just have my CDs. Of course I have one more left, and of course the rest of the entire CD shows that I have to fill, which eventually I will fill in the future. So I'm just planning ahead. And of course I had some stickers that I've been having in my in my room for such a long time that I couldn't find a place to put them. So once that I got this bad boy, I was like, you know what, let me put some stickers on it. And I really enjoy it. I mean, like I said, this holds 1,000 plus CDs. So, and my numbers for some CDs are close to maybe 230 CDs. So I'm not even close to 500, which a lot of people are saying those are rookie numbers, but that's beside the point. But if you're a CD collector, or it doesn't have to be CDs. Even though it's mainly for CDs, I mean, the shelves, they're removable, so you can take them off, put it a bit lower, a little bit higher, depending on what your purpose are collecting is. I mean, I've seen people thinking they want to put maybe some Funko Pops, which up to them, which I might do that eventually. But I just bought this strictly for CDs, which I'm really happy that I actually bought this. So then one thing I forgot to mention about the Lazy Susan. In order for this to actually hold up, you need to actually get a 12-inch metal Lazy Susan, which I'll also put down in the description down below. So if you ever decide to get this shelf, try to get the Lazy Susan. Again, it's up to you, but I really recommend you all to do that before deciding to make a big purchase like I did. So I bought the Lazy Susan, the metal Lazy Susan. I bought the shelf at the same time, so it came out close to $240, give or take, with tax and all that, on Amazon. I will say this: when it arrived to my house, it was heavy. And I mean, it was heavy to actually bring to my room, because it's close to 100 pounds, which, even though it seems lighted, but the more CDs you add up, it's gonna weigh even more. So if you decide to move this thing, it's gonna be difficult to move it. And I want to give a huge thanks to my dad, who actually built this by himself, which I told him that we could have built this on a later date, but I guess he decided to have some time, so he built this when I got home from work. It was already built up. So again, thanks to my dad for building this up. I love you, Dad. But I was a big surprise he built it by himself, because I've seen videos that You know, it's mostly a two-man thing because it's really heavy. I mean, my God, it's really heavy, and I'm jumbling around, but I'm just really, really happy with this shelf. And like I said, if you're a CD collector like myself, mostly metal and rock or whatever, you know, toots your horn, you're gonna enjoy this CD shelf. And like I said, I really, really am happy with the results. And you know, hopefully I can get more CDs in the future and fill it up a bit more and more and more. And you know, that's part of the CD shelf. In terms of new albums that I got, I only have 4 this time. Like I said, this is gonna be probably a shorter video because I didn't get that many, you know, picks this couple of weeks because of work and all that, and also been trying to save money to buy this amazing shelf. I've already said that like amazing shelf like a billion times. Forgive me, but I only have 4 albums that I've added to the collection, and 2 of them were actually albums that I got when I saw Soulfly a couple of, maybe like a week, 2 weeks ago. So the first album that I got on my collection is of course a local band, a band that has been touring since the late 80s, early 90s. Is an essential band from my hometown, Laredo, Texas. So one of the best, probably the most recognizable band out of my hometown. And of course I'm talking about the one, the only Antisma, with their EP or maybe album No Belief. If you like some grotesque, guttural, Cannibal Corpse kind of death metal, you'll definitely enjoy Antisma, which again, local band from the late 90s. I mean, they toured with bands like, I think they even toured with Design for a bit, toured with Cannibal Corpse for a bit. And again, if you like some death metal, brutal, guttural death metal, you're gonna enjoy some Antisma, and gives you guys some recognition. I know almost everybody in the band, very cool. You know, I was able to see them like maybe once or twice already, and they're really amazing guys. And like I said, just enjoy this, listen to this album, you're gonna love it. Next up, the other album that I got is of course the new Ghost album, Imperia. I did enjoy the living hell out of Imperia more than I did with Prequel. The thing about Imperia that I think a lot of people have said is that Tobias actually tried to give a bit more effort to the album more than Prequel, because with Prequel, of course, we had the lawsuit going on, and of course the reveal that Tobias was actually the man behind Ghost, which a lot of people, including myself, kind of already knew he was, you know, Papa's Emeritus and all that. But you know, this album, I really did enjoy the living hell out of this album. Of course, we have songs like the title track, which is more of an instrumental, Carries On, Come Little Sunshine. I mean, that's one of the best songs for the album. I mean, Hunter's Moon, I mean, you guys have seen the movie, the new Halloween. That song is in the movie. The one song I definitely do not like is 20s. I feel as if that song is for somebody that, I don't know, twerking, I don't know. I just feel it with the trumpet substitutes, it was like someone's twerking their ass, which, you know, everyone do theirs too, but not the best song in the album. Probably the worst song I've ever heard of the album. But to me, my favorite song has to be the last song, Respite of the Spider Fields, which, you know, had the guitar solo at the very end has a kind of a Pink Floyd-esque vibe to it, which, you know, me as a guitar player, I can appreciate that, and it just hit me hardcore in the heart, which, again, I really enjoy those kind of songs that, you know, bring some heart into it. And I think the instrumentation of the album was great, the production of the album was great. And again, the only thing that this album lacks of, and it's song 20, is the only thing that I have the gripe about. If it wasn't for that song, or the song was better, this could have been, you know, I got a more appraisal to it, which it might not be in my end of the year 2022 albums of the year list. We'll have to see, but you know, it's a pretty good album. Next up, this is Judas Priest. I know I've said I've been promising you all the Judas Priest rank 'em, which I will do eventually. I'm just oh, sorry about that. Just been busy with work and all that. So of course I've been listening to a lot of Judas Priest, and of course I got one of the other albums that I've been trying to complete, the infamous Judas Priest Trident of the CDs. And of course I have Sin After Sin. Of course, this is their third album. Of course, we have songs like Sinner, Diamond Rust, Distant Aggressor, which, again, Slayer's Distant Aggressor is probably one of the worst covers that they've ever done. I love Slayer, but that song just fucking eats ass. I don't like the living crap out of the Slayer's version. The Priest version, hella good. But you have Here Comes the Tears, Raw Deal, even the bonus track, Race with the Devil, or even the Jawbreaker live version, which, again, I really like. I mean, it's Priest. I mean, you can't go wrong with any Priest album. Priest is one of those bands that doesn't have a bad album. Even Turbo, I know usually people shit about Turbo, but I enjoy Turbo. Even the Ripper Owens well, they're still amazing good albums. But, again, say after say. And the last album, which was the band that I actually saw live, you know, of course, the main act was, of course, Soulfly with their album Savages. Of course, Soulfly with Max Calavera. I mean, come on, that alone made me want to go to the show. Of course, I wasn't able to meet Max. I wish I could have met Max. I mean, I wish he could have signed my Beneath the Remain CD. But you know what? The atmosphere was great. They had some of the, I mean, come on, it's Soulfly. I almost said Sepultura. I don't know why, but it's Soulfly. You know, we have songs like Bloodshed, Cannibal Holocaust, Master of Savagery, Soaking Cotton. I mean, it's a great album. I mean, it's a good album to listen to. And again, amazing show that Soulfly delivered. It was my first concert I've went to since the pandemic started. So it's been roughly almost 2.5 years since I've been to a concert, and it was great to, you know, go see them live, and, you know, catch up with some of the friends I haven't catch up in a long time. You know, be my first concert in almost 2.5 years. I miss going to concerts, and I hope I can go to more concerts in the future, which I know somewhere in April I'm gonna go to San Antonio to see Behemoth with March Enemy and Carcass, and I know in September I'm gonna go see Rammstein, which I should have seen already like 2 years ago. But you know what? Everything at its pace. But again, Soulfly, it was a great show to actually come back to concerts to me. So, you know what? I really appreciate what Soulfly brought to the table. I mean, it's Max Calavera. What more can I say? And now that does it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Like I said, a bit of a shorter video because, you know, I really didn't get a lot of new CDs, which, you know, that's the deal with it. But, you know, the CD shelf, again, I seriously recommend anybody who's a CD collector and has, you know, close to 1,000 CDs in his room or has the big ass shelves, get this shelf. I seriously recommend y'all to get it. And you know what? For it's worth your money's worth. But again, if you're gonna build it, try to build it with somebody, because, you know, it will be kind of difficult to do one person. Even though my dad built it by himself, which again, thank you, Dad, for building this for me. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do the little fun things. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram, where I upload constantly my CD collection, on my Twitter, and of course on here on YouTube. And of course, you know, hope you guys are enjoying the ride. Again, I'm trying to get more videos out, but you know, with scheduling and all that, I'm trying my best. So bear with me, guys. But until then, stay metal.